Welcome to Yanko Africa. My name is Ama. I want to thank you for tuning in on today. I also want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. I planned on coming on later to do this particular share and to share some other information with you all. However, I got some news today about some openings that are coming up, and I wanted to share that with you. And I also want to share with you the tools that you can use, or at least one tool that's very reliable that you can use to search to find out when countries are planning on reopening, at least the tentative date that they've set to reopen that may not be or published yet. Okay, and so thank you guys for tuning in, and the links to these sites will be in the description box and in the comment section. Okay, and as far as putting up houses, I will be back with that. I have a number of houses, but I'll just say briefly that I'm looking to improve upon some things, and so because I have those homes and I can't improve upon some of the things now, I need to do some additional things. I have not uploaded them, but I always want to present to you all the best. I want to start doing videos as well as far of the homes to give you a more in-depth look at the homes. And when I do upload photos of the homes, I want to make sure that they are of a certain quality at least, okay, as far as lighting and providing you with pictures of key areas of the home and the community. Okay, all right, so until then, I may upload what I have right now, but we'll see. Okay, but today's topic is dealing with which countries are open and how soon can we get there. And remember guys, if you cannot get into a country now, or if you can't travel now when the countries do open, I should say, do your best. If you're a person of faith, as I am, and I am unashamedly a person of faith, trust the Most High that He knows where you are, He knows what you need, and He will show you what you need to do to get what you need to get in place so that you and your family can not just travel to the continent, but be sustained when you get there, and give you business ideas on how you are going to make your daily bread, okay? Because we're going to have to make our daily bread, be it online or offline, okay? All right, so today I want to talk to you about some of the countries that are opening. We all know about the countries that are closed, okay? And how to find out about them. So I have Namibia up here because this is not really what I wanted to show you, but it's an example or a sample of countries that are listed to reopen, but they've made a change, okay? So here is the tool, and I'll put the link there. It's called the Interactive Coronavirus COVID-19 Travel Regulations Map, and it's powered by Timatic, okay? And Timatic works with IATA, okay? And I'll leave the link to IATA as well. IATA is the International Air Transport Association. And so they've come up with this wonderful tool that anybody can access. And you'll see here a map of all the globe, basically. And you can click on any country, and it'll tell you what the current standing is or what information is needed. Now, a lot of the countries here in the blue, it would look as if they're not opened, but if you click on them, you will get additional information. Some of them are just restricted, so they're not, for example, closed completely, but they require certain things such as a 14-day quarantine, or they require additional things, okay? So just use this map if you want to find out something. For example, I'm at Namibia, and the reason why I started at Namibia, because in addition to this tool, you can look at the airlines. Remember guys, countries are going to be in contact with the airlines. So for example, if you go to the Ethiopian Airlines website, they list Namibia having a July 1st date where they're going to resume flights to Namibia, okay? So this was the date that was scheduled. However, the president just recently came out within the last couple of hours, or within the last 24 hours, depending on when you're hearing this, and he stated that they are moving forward from stage 3 to stage 4 in their reopening plan, meaning that they are going to be reopening some things. However, they have relaxed, their restrictions and such. However, they were scheduled to be reopened on June 30th for air travel, which they will be. but the air travel to Namibia is going to be, as it says here, from a limited number of tourists from a carefully selected low-risk market. All right? They are the only people that are going to be admitted to help revive a sector that employs 100,000 people, meaning their tourism sector, okay? So Namibia will be opening its air travel effective June 30th, but it's only going to be for people from a very select number of countries, okay? So you would have to go to Namibia once they update their immigration site or their airlines and see which countries are going to be accepted into Namibia, okay? Perhaps your country will be accepted, so hopefully so. But I want to show you also here, Liberia. Good news, effective to date, and you can enlarge this map by clicking here. Effective June 22nd, Liberia announced that they are going to be reopening, okay? So flights to Liberia are suspended until June 27th, okay, 2020. And this does not apply to humanitarian, medevac, Red Cross, and repatriation flights. So no, Liberia is currently open to those select flights right here. However, their plan is effective June 27th, they will be reopening their international flights. Now, they were actually scheduled to reopen, I think, today, June 22nd. But we got information that they will not be opening on the 22nd. They're scheduled to reopen on the 28th, as it says here, okay? So it says here, despite the extension, they've extended some of their restrictions, okay? So they were going to lift restrictions effective June 30th, but they've extended it an additional 21 days, you'll see here, until July 21st, okay? But this does not impact the airlines, the airport. They are going to be receiving international flights, okay? But other restrictions in the country, so how you operate within the country, are going to be in place. So it says here that despite the extension, so on and so forth, the governor's chief spokesman, information minister Lynn Eugene Nagbe told Front Page Africa Monday that the Roberts International Airport is still on course for June 28th. So that's great news, guys. Liberia will be reopening on June 28th. It says here, I think they mean we are going to also harmonize the schedules with other requirements. The date for the airport reopening remains June 28th, 2020, the minister said. All right, so you can look at this. You can also go, like I said, over here to the IATA site, click on a country that you're interested in. All right, you may have to drag the image here. For example, if you wanted to click on Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, all right, it says here, if you look at this right here, it says passengers are subject to medevac, a medical screening upon arrival, airline crew, and subject to medical screening upon arrival, and will be isolated if they are suspected of having, coronavirus or COVID-19. All right. So Tanzania is open, but they have those measures in place, and I do believe it's just like a minor medical screening. I'm not sure if it's just temperatures or what, but Tanzania is open. People have reported coming in without any problems at all. Okay, so look into these further, guys. You can go here. You'll see Benin is also open. Yeah, but they have here the subject to quarantine for 14 days. So once again, just click on these, and you'll be able to see Sierra Leone also open, but they're subject to 14 days. Ethiopia is open, same thing. And some of these have actually updated to reduce the restrictions here, but this is the most accurate, I would say. It's when I say some of them have changed, for example, well, you know what? Until I know for sure, I'm not going to say that. So this is the most accurate. I would say go with this because this is actually coming from the International Air Transportation Association, which works directly with the airlines. And the airlines, they get the information from the governments and pass it on to the airlines. The airlines coordinate with the governments as far as when they will resume flights. Okay, so look at the link, the description box. Excuse me, this is a little tongue-tying. Look in the description box for further information, and also in the comment section. I'll include that there, guys. And also look out for some other information from the channel. And I appreciate each and every one of you subscribing to the channel. Yeah, I'll wait and I'll be back with more information, okay? All right, so thank you and have a wonderful week. Shalom.